Hello and welcome to my second stream of Elite Dangerous. Hopefully everything is coming across okay. I am doing this a little differently than how I did the last time. And basically...
you might want to change, because I can't hear you in moderator chat.
Well, of course not. I'd have to change the dot. I have to press the play.
Yeah, but they're hearing you, right?
I'm not sure, but I'll go ahead and change that.
I don't see your live stream. So you're not live streaming yet.
Alright, now that should work. Because according to... I am live. Sorry about the little bit of technical difficulties, everybody. But I am starting a new stream. This will be my second one, as I said before. And hopefully everything is coming across all right on Elite Dangerous. My previous stream, I had it to where it was in the upper corner. According to YouTube, I am showing that it is in the right corner. Well, basically full screen. I got that fixed. I have yet to figure out how to put chat in the off to the side to where people can enjoy playing the game, well, enjoy seeing their chat on the actual screen itself, but I'll worry about that later when I get a chance to talk to Anubis Ra. As many of you may know, my name is Suishoko Taka. I am famously or infamously known, depending on who you ask, as Taka. I am a moderator for Anubis Ra. Sometimes I also moderate Bulls' chat, and I am also known kind of through Salford's and Mirlap's chats when they do their streaming. Today I will be playing Elite Dangerous again. It is another bit of boom runs because I am not too keen on doing piracy, creative trading, or anything like that. I believe I have everything up and running. So we will now start the game, and I believe I will go into the private group of Anubis Ra. So if any of you are able to join Anubis Ra's group, you can join me, but I am going to be in the starter systems. As you can see, I am flying the Cobra Mark IV, I believe it is. No, I stand corrected, it's the Mark III. And it shows on OBS that it's off to the side. Oh, I stand corrected yet again. It is the Mark.
No, press the 4.
Press the 4.
Yeah, see which one you got. Make sure that you do have the 3 or 4. Press Q once. Yeah, go all the way down to the function. Yeah, it's 3.
I have the Mark III. Alright, now everybody should be able to see what I see. As I shown in a previous stream, I basically showed my outfitting groups. Let me get back to... Alright. We will go ahead and do starport services. I basically learned how to land on a planet this time. Well, basically figured out how to do that, how to find a station that was on a planet. We will go over to outfitting so you guys can see what I have. In my hard points, I have two 2F pulse lasers and two 1G pulse lasers. I find that they work very well, and because my ship is a one-seater, so to speak. That means that I cannot do multi-crew, so I don't bother with the turrets, and I prefer not to use anything that requires ammo, unless it is electrical in nature. In my utility mounts, I have nothing, of course. In my core internal, I have a 1B reinforced alloy bulkhead for a 3A power plant, 4A thrusters, 4A frameshift drive, a 3A life support, merely because I like the time, a 3A power distributor, and 2D sensors. See if I can get it to scroll down. And then, of course, a 3C fuel tank.
Yeah, man, sorry everybody, but it's trying to figure out
He's too close.
yeah.
This is E-Blaze, in case anybody's wondering.
Yep. E to the B. Trying to figure out why it's only showing because she's not showing the whole screen, so I'm trying to figure out exactly what's going on there.
Let me mute the TV so that way we're not getting feedback. There should be a mute. There we go. Alright. And in my optional internals, once it finishes, I have a 3A cargo rack, which is a cap of 16 cubic tons, a 4D hull reinforced package, a 4D shield generator, a 2A fuel scoop because I do not like stopping at stations and I prefer to... Hello, Jim Han, welcome to my stream. I don't like stopping at stations just because of I ran out of fuel. I have a 1E 1E standard docking computer. I also have a 1C advanced discovery scanner because I love to make sure that I get all those planets. And then of course I have the 1I planetary approach suite, which is usually necessary for landing on planets. Then of course this is Miguel Umbaga, which means the Sword of Restriction, which many of you may know. I use a band sword for when I do moderating, and this is my third ship. My first ship, of course, was the Sidewinder, and then I had the Adder, and I have been keeping to the Cobra Mark III for quite a while. Now, let's go to the mission board and find some work. Courier jobs. Not too keen on that. Trade data savage. More courier jobs. Looks like I may have to go to another planet in order to find, well, another station to find some more work. Oh, no, that's trade data salvage, excuse me, pardon me for not pronouncing it alright. Everything coming across there okay? Okay, I see. Let me correct that on OBS here real quick. Yeah, I see what you're talking about. It is screened in too far.
Well, I'm also checking the OBS website for screen up only being shown.
So like I said, this is my second streaming, so I'm still learning the ropes here.
And if anyone has any suggestions on how to fix the OBS there, I'd be gladly appreciated.
but I think I've got it now. Let me know how that is. In fact, I'll probably flip over here to YouTube, see how that is. Okay, it looks fine on my end. Also, just so you know, I do have Nightbot, but it doesn't want to play nice today. Thank you, Jim. I try my best. See if that command works. If not, I'll have to play with Nightbot later. Alright, let's see here.
Or just let me play with it and I can handle this.
Oh, yeah, that reminds me. Thank you for saying that, eBlaze. Let me go ahead. Do that. There.
So did you adjust the zoom level or what?
Yes, I adjust the zoom. Basically, it was zoomed in too far. Alright, as there is nothing for me here, as there is nothing in the system for me to actually do, we will go ahead and launch. And I should plot a course here so I can decide on where I want to go. Hopefully I don't have the problem with gravity while I'm playing around here. We'll go to Aranin. Oh, I'm already in Aranin. Let us go to Azaban City. I usually find good boon data runs. Whoops. Yeah, I'm speeding. Big whoop. Well, that's not good. I know. Oh, my headset decided to blink on me. So basically I was saying that Nightbot was working yesterday when I did my first live stream, but I guess it didn't want to play nice today. Thank you very much. We'll go ahead and jump out of here. Throttle up. Oh, we need an escape. There we go. Had to pull back. Alright. Let's keep that throttle up there for a little bit while we get out of orbit. And on our way to Azaban City. There we go, the countdown is going on how long it's taking me to get there. So that means I should be leaving Bondage Works planet here in a little bit. Hopefully that little scale off to the side disappears. The gravity of the situation, yeah. Okay, there we go. There goes that. We have now left their orbit, now left the planet's atmosphere, to where now I can focus on flying. And I also have it where I, instead of last time I had live chat and everything on the TV, I now have ED on the TV. So everything's a little weird on flying today. Again, I'm also in Anubis Ra's private group, so if you want to join, you're welcome to. But as I said before, I'm in the starter systems right now. I did go out all the way to IX to basically check out some of the stuff that they have for ships. But I figure, well, I might as well come back to this system and sort of hang out with Anubis and Bulls as they're doing their second accounts to basically do those special treats, if you will, on that have been offered by Frontier. And what I mean by special treat is that they now offer the fact that you can basically learn how to pilot and do all sorts of stuff with Elite Dangerous without having to go through the training courses. You're actually in the game and you're actually earning money to basically buy your next ship or upgrade your current one depending on what you're doing. Well, that's too bad. I know that you'll probably tell me, well, why don't you play Space Engineers? I have Medieval Engineers too, so... And that will be one of the ones that I'll probably stream at a later date. But this here, I figure I'm used to Elite Dangerous. I know how it works. And I can basically understand how the gameplay runs to where I can adjust accordingly. And then of course eBlaze did help me with getting the game set up to the actual main screen. I just have to remember when I go to play it normally that I have it on the screen that I need. And I've got to watch for other pilots, even though they're NPCs more than likely. I just do not like flying in too fast on anything. No, I don't want that signal source. Hopefully Azaban City will have at least one boom data run to where we can do that tonight. If not, then I may have to go to yet another station, and I really that or go to hop out of Anubis Ra's group and do the proverbial server jump, if you will, to refresh the instances. And please forgive the ums and ahs and all that nice stuff. I am not that big of a talker. eBlaze can verify that. I usually let him do all the talking.
Yeah, even though both of us is roughly talkative, but in real life, yeah, we are very talkative. But on stream, we just try to figure out what we need to say, so.
And I probably don't need that much in the way of fuel because of me just doing a planet hop. Alright, let's see here. Not close enough yet. Yes, 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 I will comply. I just have to wait until I get close enough to do a docking request. Am I? Yes, I am close enough. And now I could sit back to let the docking computer shake my ship apart. That's the only bad thing about the docking computer. It does like to do the shakes. Yes, is everybody hearing Blaze okay?
OBS have to take all the sounds that's being heard through the headsets. Just want to make sure.
Okay. It might be picking up through my mic. I'm still learning OBS, and so it'll have to be addressed later. I figure at least get the screen to where everybody could see it just fine. And now, let's go into the starport services. Oh wow, 10 credits just to refill my ship. Mission board. Also, I've moved all my stuff to IX, basically everything dealing with my ship, outbreaks, agricultural, mining, Ibutus, planetary scan job. I'm not too sure on how to do the planetary scan jobs at the moment. No, nobody showed me how to set up OBS. I learned on my own. Basically, eBlaze doesn't have OBS either. And my first stream, I was playing around with it and learning how to do that. But I did a couple of recordings first, but I didn't post them. So I'll be walking eBlaze through OBS once he gets it, and if he decides to get it. No, I do not want to do any sort of assassination attempts. Uh-oh, looks like I am going to have to do some bouncing. Alright, because I do not see any boom data runs. And I'm not hopping to a different system. Let's see here, so we will go back to the main menu. And we will start again. This time we will go to eBlaze's group. Usually I do several different hops. Alright, starport services.
Actually, the best way to do those mission hoppings. The best way to do the mission hoppings. It's best to go to private group, then any open. Which open include, I mean not private group, like your single player.
Solo.
Solo. Bounce between solo and a private group / open.
Well, I have several, I have 2 private groups that I can check.
Yeah, but you need to bounce into solo to really refresh the list.
Ah, there we go. There's a boom data delivery to Allin. It is 22 something credit, 22,000 something credits. So let's go see here. Uh-oh, there's a little situation here. I have to read it. Okay, let's see here. Oh, broker, that's why. I thought for a moment that there was something else, but I don't see anything. So let's go to another one. I have yet to figure out how to jump between. Okay, boom data, this is GD 19. Ah, here's another one. This one's to G12.1i. Alright, let's see here. There is no problem there. However, I'm going to have to step away for just a moment. I'll be right back. eBlaze can sort of talk to everybody, and I'll be back in a few minutes. Well, maybe less than a few minutes. So, I'll be back. That's the bad thing about drinking fluids, it runs right through you. Okay, let's see here. Yeah, I'll keep that in mind, Jim, on the help. Alright, let's go ahead and let's see here. This is to Spielberg Dock, an outpost. It'll be about 2 jumps for my ship. And because I do not have that particular data, I will have to base. Alright, why did it do that? Gave me 3 jumps. Oh well. 2, 3, doesn't matter to me. But let me make sure that I do not have anything to sell. Oh yes, I have those 4 telemetry suits from last time. I'm lucky I didn't get interdicted getting here. Alright, let's see here. Commodity markets. I know I could probably get them, sell them better for someplace else, but I do not like keeping stuff in my hold. In fact, a lot of times I just sell it at the same place that I'm at. Okay, that'd be nice to know, or how to do that. Because I do like to be able to read chat, or at least have chat on my recordings. That way everybody else can see what I've been talking about. Because sometimes I don't read everybody's chat. Let's see here, researched a bit to help with streams. So far Sharp has given me the code that lets you have chat on the screen as well. Alright. Now, let me get myself resituated here. And let's launch. See you later, Azaban City. Thank you for the boom data run. Oh, and I would have to turn sideways. Now, are you guys hearing the game sounds? That's another concern of mine. Okay, that's what I thought. eBlaze shook his head no, saying that he can't hear game sounds. So that's something else I'll have to address later. Well, right now, eBlaze is basically in the moderator chat and Discord along with me. So we were hoping that everything would flow through the stream, but I guess not. Yeah. Tell me whether or not I'm good, okay? Alright, looks like I can move along. And since I'm here, I'll go ahead and honk. Nothing new. Let's get some fuel while I'm on my way. Think either this system or the next one I'll have to honk again, but regardless, I'm gonna honk each system because I'm not sure on what all I find. Okay, nothing new. Now it's on the other side of the star, so we'll just sort of scoop as we're going. I also like to make sure to allow my fuel scoop to finish before I actually jump, because there's been a couple of times that I've scooped and then I get the heat overload. "34 objects." Alright, now, where does this need to go? Transactions. Spielberg Dock. Oh great, fuel scooping as I'm basically getting interdicted. I don't have anything. You freaking jerk. See, this is why I do not like fighting too much. But luckily, he's not interested in me because I don't have anything. Okay, you sent the code to eBlaze. Thanks for that, Jim. I'll look at it later, after the stream. And that will be after, I get, this boom data run done. Because I only like to do maybe one or two at a time, and with today being Thursday now for us, I have a plasma donation to do in the morning. Oh, and this is gonna be a long run. That's probably why it was so expensive. But at least I didn't pull bulls. That would have really sucked if I had to basically go into the star in order to avoid the interdiction. This looks like one of those long runs. Well, I'm running a little longer than I did the first time, but then that's to be expected considering there was a couple of hiccups. I mean, any new YouTuber would at least have one or two hiccups when they're starting out. Yeah, this is definitely a long one. I'll go ahead and throttle up all the way. Maybe that will help get me there faster. And I have no idea who interdicted me either. He probably just interdicted, saw that I didn't have anything in my cargo hold, which I'm kind of glad I didn't have anything. Kind of glad I did get rid of those 4 telemetry suits. And then decided, well, I ain't bothering with her. I'm getting out of here. Or probably saw that I was basically half high shields and all that nice stuff. Not as long as the one run to the trucker station. Yeah, I understand about keeping that part open. Probably a reason why I didn't come to this area. I never honked it before. But yeah, after this run, I'll be ending the stream and then see how everything works. And hopefully we can figure out why not Nightbot didn't want to play nice today. Because I was trying to play with it earlier and none of the commands were popping up, and I know it worked yesterday. This is a long trip. I didn't know it was going to be this far out. But then I didn't have this particular star system honked either. Basically, I'm trying to pass the time with you guys. I see that there's 4 watching. So let's see here. Well, gee, thanks, Jim, for breaking Nightbot on us. Well, we'll find out this evening with Anubis Raw stream. Because basically I won't be streaming tonight, Thursday night after Anubis. Because I'll be wanting to get to bed, and I have a volunteer job that I do Mondays and Fridays. And like I said, this is my second stream, so I'm basically just learning how things are going. You know I'm just teasing, Jim, but thank you for your apology either way. The only thing I don't have through Nightbot at the moment is headstones, or gravestones, or whatever you wish to call them. I have assault command. I also have a derpy command, and the derpy command basically deals with Anubis Ra. I have a DP command, which says something along the lines about a Dr. Pepper. Bulls requested it. Let's see here, what else do I have in there? I don't have Nightbot's command list up, and I'm not gonna flip over there to check because of I might get interdicted again, and I really don't want to have to fight with that. As long as I don't go Cylon, then I'm fine. Yeah, I think so too on that, Jim, that there is too many variants now strewn across the NID. I am a member of the NID, in case nobody realized that. And that can be found at www.thenid.com. Hello, Shred Gamers. Yes, I am in a Cobra. Waste anything smaller than an FGS. I got interdicted a while back, and I couldn't get on the guy fast enough to basically fight him. I am just not good at fighting other players, be they NPC or otherwise, unless somebody's distracting them. You could say that I'm more of a assassin, if you will. I tend to strike in the back. At least that's how sometimes I have to play. You're welcome, Jim, for not having to worry about a job here. But you're just welcome to just watch me goof off on Elite Dangerous. Some of the other games that I'll probably be doing will be Medieval Engineers. I might also do some of the older games that I have, like Sims Medieval even though that is a single player game. I may also do start up a new game through League of Angels, which is one of the games that I do play on a daily basis. In fact, I make sure to do all my dailies on 3 of the servers that I play right at the moment. Shreds. Cobra's one of the fastest ships, killed many a pirate in mine when I was running rares. Well, that's you. I am better at doing the interdiction avoidance over anything else. It was the only boom data run that I saw. Well, it was the first boom data run after the second attempt. That's why it's taken us so long to get there. At least it's not Hutton Station. Jeez. Was that a long run? Which is a good skill to have, Shreds. Avoiding or fighting? Okay, yeah. Well, I got interdicted too close to a star, so I didn't want to pull a bulls. Hey, if it makes it easier for me to avoid getting interdicted, I'm all for it. Because I do not want to do a rebuy on this ship, because that means that it will basically cut into the funds for getting a better ship later on. And yes, I have over 6 million creds, I think. But I'm not ready to get another ship. I still have my other 2 ships in XI. I forget which station though. Shreds, though I've been interdicted through a planet before, came out on the other side at ground level. Cobra is pretty much the gateway to the medium ships. Yeah, I would have to agree to that. But I do know that once I do get the money up, I will be jumping to the next ship and basically setting it up. Basically, I want money for doing the soup up on it. That way I'm not wasting anything. And I'm also aware that you guys are not hearing any game sounds, so I will have to look into that as well. At least according to eBlaze. I don't know about the rest of you. tread, so actually I'm soon to buy a second Cobra engineering a stealth vet killer. Game sounds are barely there, but no biggie, so you can at least hear the game sounds, okay. I'll have to check into that later, because I know when I did the recording it came across beautifully. And believe me, I had fun doing the recording and basically getting it all set up before doing my first live stream yesterday. Looks like another star. But considering I'm going to be landing shortly, I'm not going to worry about fuel scooping it. If I can, that is. Okay, good. At least the one disappeared so I could see what is going on here. platforms are much more fun to land on than stations. Yeah, I would have to agree, but either way, I still like to quote unquote use the docking computers for to do the hard work. I'll fly there and I'll do the avoiding of the interdictions and whatnot, at least until I can get used to dealing with everything. And in case anybody's wondering, I do not have any sort of voice attack packs, so there's no Verity or Astra to worry about. And I would hate to think that I came all the way out to this station and it turns out to be the wrong station. We'll find out when we land. Yep, I've got some repair work to do too. Okay, it is the right one. Alright, let's see here. Repair all. Alright. So how did you guys like my second stream? Everything went okay, other than not being able to read chat on the actual stream itself, and maybe one or two other issues, and of course Nightbot not working. Stations that are mission targets will show a wireframe planet icon on your nav panel. Okay, I'll keep that in mind, but it was the right one to go to. Just so you guys know, I'll be stopping here for the night. Hope you guys enjoyed. Hello to anybody else who just joined us, and you'll just have to, if you want, that is, just rewatch the stream when it comes back up. Well, not the stream, but the video recording of the stream. And I thank you all for joining me. This is Suishoko Taka, aka Taka, infamous among the NID, signing off.